Hi guys, well welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 16th of November 2025. Just got back on the allotments. We've been to an antiques and collectors fair this morning, bought some wonderful stuff. We will share it at the end of the video with you. If you want to watch it, just go to the end of the video and you'll see what we've been buying. I bought an awesome coin today, as you'll see at the end of the video. So yeah, that storm has been creating havoc right across the allotment. It tore my flag down. Let me show you. Well, my flag looks a bit well, my flag's died. Lucky I've got another one to replace it tomorrow, but I just noticed it. It's not looking good. The top part's ripped out with that storm Claudia, or whatever it's called, but yeah, we'll replace it tomorrow. I've got a new flag. I just have to bring my screwy gun and some cable ties. Oh dear. There you go. The trickler is now flying over plot 65, and yeah, that storm Claudia made a right mess of it. We've got an easterly wind blowing at the moment, as you can see. It's the wind's blowing towards the west. It's blowing from the east, and it's quite breezy. With this blue sky here, it's going to get very cold tonight. Anyway, there you go. There's the flag, back up and flying proudly above me plot. Anyway, as you just saw there, the flag is now back up and flying proudly over plot 65 on West Allotments. There you go. It was that storm was pretty vicious. That Claudia did a lot of damage around the plot. There's a few polytunnels got blown over. I was going down the road the other day and there was one of them bouncy castles on the road. Someone's lost the bouncy castle, and there's a few trees have gone down as well. But anyway, we're here, we're safe. Before that storm, early in the week, I decided to collect some apples, and let me show you what we've done with them. I'm going to collect a load of these apples here, take them up to Yvonne, put them in a greenhouse. I'll leave a few on, because I like to eat a few apples. Yeah, we've got buttercup, I've got my bucket here. So we're going to collect them in the bucket to start off with, and then transfer them into plastic bags. So we've just got a bucket of apples. We've still got hundreds of them, and that's just one tree. Got them, and them yet. I'm constantly pulling them off, and they just keep coming. Anyway, I'll go get them in a bag, and then we'll go and get another bag. Take 2 bags up to a van up there for the food bank. Took a bag of apples from there. Now take a bag of apples from here, I think. There's not many left on, but yeah, we'll bag them up and get them up to the food bank. I'm sure they'll eat them. Let's have at it. Fill this bucket. So I got another bucket of eating apples from here. There's not so many left on, only the small ones are left on now. One or 2 big ones, but I'll eat them myself. Must be another 2 bags of apples on that tree there. One in front. Let's just grab my bucket. Yeah, look at all them apples there. Anyway, just need to find another bloody bag now. Oh, just knocked an apple out the bin. Oh, what you gotta do? Could do with another one of them bags there. Nice apples then. Right, bag them up and ship them out. I've just left the apples here in Yvonne's greenhouse. It's like cat central there. There's one here, one there, one here. How many bloody cats has she got living in this greenhouse? I wonder. Anyway, the most important thing is there for the food bank in them bags. Now we give a load of them apples to Yvonne, dropped them at Cat Central up in the greenhouse. I did take some more to the food bank, and Mark on this plot behind me, I told him to help himself to a load of apples off the trees. And a bit later on in the week, I was talking to Joanne, and she said she had a load of apples in sacks and the rats had been in and eaten the apples and peed all over them. I said, well, don't bloody eat them. I says, throw them in the compost bin, go and help yourself to some of my apples. Anyway, you may see in the clip, she takes a bucket of apples away with her. Felt sorry for her. Plus, we've still got more apples to deal with. So if I can get rid of them without wasting them, I'll be happy. I did take some apples home, and I did take some apples to my mum's as well. So we're getting to the end of the apples. We've still got a pile in the tree behind me here. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Collecting the apples pretty much the first day of the week. After that, I decided to put some onions, some snowball onions into a raised bed at the back of the plot. Let me show you what we've done. Well guys, this morning I'm going to I put my net on this last night and put the bottles on these canes, set the bed up for the onions. Now I'm going to put snowball onions in here later. I'm just going to get my board and get my onions, and then we're going to slide them in here. I'll just take the net off in a bit and then we'll have at it. It was raining last night, so there's no need to water anything. As you can see, the water on the tarp, what's got the protected the dahlias, is got puddles in the on the tarp, so definitely don't need to water them. But I need to get these onions in as soon as possible. Well guys, as you can see, we've set the board out here and we've got the onions, and what we're doing, right next to where the mark is, we're just pushing them down, and just so the tip sticks out. Anyway, I've got over 100 of these to do. I've got the camera up there, I'm going to set it up, and I won't be able to show you me doing much. I might even have to speed this part up. Then again, the sun's right in my face here, so you're not going to really see me doing very much. But the thing is, I'm putting the onions in, so let's have at it. coming on this bed. Well, I'm going to give these to the first person to see. These are snowball onions. So what I'm just going to do is just gently dust over the bed with, you know, to level everything to make it look nice. Then I'm going to put the net on. Well, we got the net on. As you can see, it's shining there. Buttercup, stop drinking out of the water. Oh, you little bugger. She's got to drink clean drinking water in the greenhouse. She actually loves drinking out of puddles. You little, you bugger, get out of there. Oh, I'll thump her in a minute. Yeah. Right, yes, so I've got 150 onions there. These, I'm going to give these ones away now. So the first person I see, and in a couple of weeks these will be up. I've got some red and some yellow skin onions. I'm going to put them in that other bed over there. I'll do that tomorrow. I've got a few other jobs to do today. But yeah, at least we got the snowball onions in. They're the ones I like the most because they're the most tasty when you're making cheese and onion butty sarnies. So yeah, there's 150 of them snowball onions. Hopefully they'll do well. That storm Claudia, like I say, it didn't do them any favours, and I believe we've got some snow maybe heading next week, which is crazy because today's beautiful. From the contrast from yesterday, it's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, the next job I needed to do is the dreaded leaf picking. I have to do this pretty much all the time. We don't really need to do it. How can I explain it? I'd say 80% of me day on the allotment would be picking leaves up. Now it's turned to probably 2% of the day. Now I've got that leaf blower. Let's show you what we've been collecting. There goes Joanne with a bucket of apples. She had 2 sacks of them, or big boxes of them, in the shed, and the rats have got in there and ate some of them, and I said, well, don't eat them because they probably urinated all over them. So she says, what should I do? So I put them in the compost bin. I says, yeah, I'll come and get some of these anyway. She's took some of these apples here, which is great. And there's more here. I just took some apples up to Yvonne. You may or may not have seen them, but I've still got a pile more apples to go. So what I'm going to do this morning, blow all the leaves off the paths out of that bed there. All these leaves put on here, blow them down to the end there. We've got lots, all these leaves what you see on the paths here. I'm going to blow all them off, all on the top of here. In the beds, we blow them all down to, see this path here, all down here, all this, we blow it all down to here, and then we're going to start bagging it up. This tree's the problem, so I'm going to get my leaf blower and we're going to get stuck in here. I've got to be careful here though, because underneath there's the snowdrops are coming up, but I need my bucket as well and collect some of them fallen apples, get rid of them as well. The squirrels, they've eaten them, and I'll just give a big bucket of apples away to Joanne. She just took some. Right, anyway, I'm going to get my leaf blower and just blow as much as this as I possibly can down to there. That's where we collect it anyway. So quick heads up, we've cleared all the leaves, most of the leaves off the paths. I've gathered up the fallen apples in that bucket there. There's all the leaves. And I need to bag them up, probably put them in that bag there. These ones are going to go, well, there's a bit more room in that bin there. And there's a bit more room in the compost bin there. So then we're just going to put all this into the bags and rot it down. Well, this morning we cleared all the leaves from underneath the trees. There's a few there. We've still got a few to tidy up. All the leaves what was down at the bottom is now in the compost bin. And in this bucket here, so they're all in that bin there, in there as well, in here. So yeah, there's more over there. I've just been clearing all the brambles back here, giving them a good trim. Oh, little bird there, look like done it. All them leaves I'm going to gather up and I'm going to put them into the compost bin. Right now I've just been called away. I've got to go over the other side of the allotments and I've got to discuss having the stop valve put into the allotments rather than outside, and a way to leave the water in the community room on and then turn the water off around the site. So if you want my advice, you want me to talk to the plumber who's coming to do the job. So I'll be heading over there in a moment or two. So yeah, we've been putting all the leaves into the compost bin and into a bin. We've collected a load more since that video. I'm going to be putting them into a sack that I've got. All will become clear with that right now. Now we've not had no horse manure on the allotments for 2 years. After my mate Bob passed away. Obviously they couldn't deliver anymore because it used to be him who used to drop it all off at the allotments for free, and he used to drop it. I used to flip my fingers. He used to clip my fingers. He used to come a running, and he'd drop 3 loads every week for us. And yeah, since he passed away, we've not been able to get any. Anyway, it's been announced to me. Deborah and Catherine had gone round asking people did they want any horse manure to put the name down. Anyway, apparently 20 of them did. I didn't know nothing about it, which is unusual for me. Anyway, I got wind of it a couple of days before it was due, and it turns out that there was 18 loads coming, and there was 20 people on the list. So that meant obviously I couldn't get any. On the day, or just before the morning, 4 people turned around and said they can't, for one other reason or another, they couldn't have it. So that gave me the opportunity to get a bag of this horse manure. So I'm going to take it over there now, show you him dropping it. My mate Jim, the stuffy bugger, got dead lucky with his, but you're going to see me now taking it and put it onto my plot. So I'll check this out. Well guys, this morning we've got a delivery of horse manure coming. I am lucky to get a load of this. 20 people put the names forward. There's 18 bags coming, so obviously 2 people was disappointed. I was disappointed. I didn't know it was actually they've ordered some. These 1 ton SEM bags, there's 18 of them coming. I've just been notified now they're coming from Bolton. They're on the way. But 4 of them have backed out, which has given me the opportunity to get one of these bags. So the only trouble is I can't have it dropped outside the plot. I have to wheel it over from the car park onto my plot. So it's going to take several trips. But what I will do is the big sack, I'll bring the sack over and put everything back into the sack, barring a few wheelbarrows that I'm going to be using to go around my rhubarb. Now I've been saying the rhubarb needs horse manure, and when I found out there was going to be deliveries, they started delivering again. There's another cat what looks like Buttercup there. It's just gone down the path, a white one with a black tail. But when I got wind of it, I inquired anyway. I've got lucky. I've got, like I say, this is coming in a bit. I've just had a notification to say the horse manure's on the way. I'll show you the horse manure what we're buying for 45 quid. It's costing this. I mean, I actually got a truckload for 45 quid once, and this is just one of them big sacks about yay high of white sack, you know, with the handles what they lift off the wagons. One of them. But yeah, pay 45 quid and don't even know what it looks like. Is what it is. I take a gamble, I suppose. Right, I've got another couple of little jobs to do before I actually get on with that. Just got to blow some leaves at the back. Well, the leaves, I did all the leaves yesterday, and well, it was very windy last night, and the winds is all over, the leaves are blown all over everywhere. But I want to just clear some leaves away from where I'm going to be putting the compost, so that's what I'm going to do now. And hopefully by the time I finish there, the truck will have arrived. It's only at Bolton. It only takes like 10-15 minutes to get here, so I've got my shovel, wheelbarrows and everything. We'll have at it when it gets here, so I'll keep you posted anyway. So I'm going to get this started down at the back of the plot and get stuff shifted right now. Lucky bugger's got his drop right on his plot. So here we are, shoveling the horse manure into these green bags. I've ordered 1 bag, thankfully. This is horrible stuff, this. Claggy. It's got clay in it. It's got all sorts of rubbish in it. But yeah, well anyway, I'm going to have at it. I've not give up on it. Like I say, get it all, most of it onto the plot today. We cracked it. Right, onwards and upwards. I don't know how many of these bags I'm going to need. Well, we've got 3 barrel loads. I tell you, that is extremely heavy, that stuff. Claggy as hell. But yeah, I've still got another half a bag to go, so not going to rest on my laurels. At least this breeze is helping me breathe. Well, the last of it's in that bag there. I've got to tell you, I've got an heart rate up over 160. I certainly had a workout today. I've got 6 bags over there plus this. This I've got to put round my rhubarb and another bag. That's why I bought it. But £45 a bag. And yeah, took some digging out, and yeah, this, like I said, I've got mine. David's left half of this, and there's 3 other plot holders there. They've got tags on them so they know whose they are. Plot 60, 36, 40, 49 and 41. And Oh, this is for their right, so this ain't allocated to anyone, but I'm sure someone will buy the bag. There's 2 bags that didn't sell apparently, but yeah, anyway, I've got all mine in that bag there, what's left of it. So we got this horse manure now bagged up. I'm going to be using this in the next day or 2. Only trouble is it started raining. We got lucky here getting this over to the plot before it started raining. But anyway, it's all here, so we don't have to worry about the weather. It's absolutely horrible. Alright, we'll be back to get some of this into my rhubarb bed shortly. So once we got the horse manure over here, obviously I was absolutely goosed after that. I left it a day and I decided then to put some of it around the rhubarb, and so you're going to see me doing that now. Well guys, for the last 2-3 days it's not stopped raining, so we got fortunate when the horse manure come in that sack there. In that sack we spread all the horse manure into these bags. Since that time we just got it done, then it started raining. Well, today's a different story. As you can see, there's Arton up there. Praise be Ra, the sun god. And as you see, we've got blue skies. So I'm going to spread some of this horse manure into my rhubarb bed. I'm going to start off with that orange bag. There's a few people been trying to get that off me, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw all the leaves into that bag and stick them at the back. I'll put them next to that bin there. There's more leaves there which have blown into the corner. The bins are full, that's full. The other bunker, that's well, I've got to do something with that bunker. All this wood needs tidying up as well. But yeah, we're jumping ahead of ourselves, so I'm going to get that and let me show you what we're going to do. Well, this is the last of what was in this red sack horse manure. I'm just going to spread it on the plot. So this is what it looks like at the moment. We'll come back with an update in a bit. The sun's is causing hell with the optics, but yeah, we're going to get this spread into here, and I can take a long awaited rest. Yeah, this bag's a bit of a nightmare. I might just drag it in and tip it in the centre and just manipulate it, move it around the rhubarb. I think that's the plan. Probably need another bag of this. So there we go. This is the rhubarb bed. We trimmed all these gooseberries. I need to take care of the rosemary bush on the end. It needs pulling up, it's leaning over. These need just pulling slightly over. I'll do that in a few weeks time. I'll just let this horse manure sink into the ground. There'll be foxes and everything in here tonight. There's a lot of flies buzzing around it now. Then again, you're always finding flies around horse manure. Yeah, anyway, while I've been talking, the leaves have been falling again. And well, we'll do them tomorrow. I'm not messing around with them now. We picked most of the apples off the trees. There's still a few up here. Not many left now. There's more on that one over there, quite a lot of them on it. But we'll pick them off and give them to the food bank. And there's a load on there as well. What we got to pick. But I think I've give a couple of bags. Well, I'll give 4 bags away this week to the food bank, and Mark's took a pile as well for himself. I told him to take what he wanted. But all this is all going to get a good haircut shortly. Right. Anyway, this bed's done. So it's a toss up. Which one do I do next? This one, or this one? There's 5 more beds to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I think this one will be the next one. Anyway, Buttercup's over there sunbathing on the wheelbarrow. I can sit down without it jumping all over me. And this is another bed that I need to clean up, take the bed out, and take the wood out and rebuild it. So this is going to be a messy job. But we've over halfway done now clearing the plot for next spring, so it's not the end of the world. Right, anyway. Oh, time for a coffee. Be right back. Well, here's Buttercup catching a few rays of the sun. She's sat on the bloody wheelbarrow, and guess what, guys? Yeah, I need the wheelbarrow. Can't disturb her. I'll leave her to sleep. Snoring her little head off, she is. Unbelievable. So we got the horse manure around the rhubarb. That was why I bought it in the first place, the horse manure. I've still got 5 bags left of it. I've got that orange sack. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a load of leaves in it and just leave them on the back of the plot to rot down. Rather than sticking them into the compost bin right now, they'll rot down a lot quicker in that bag, and then I can throw them into the compost bin when it all starts to break down and make more layer cakes. And we'll come to cross that bridge when we come to it. We've got to mix it all up as well. That's why I've got an empty I've got an empty compost bin, because I need one to throw stuff in from one to another. It's complicated, but you'll see eventually when we get round to doing it. Another job I wanted to do, the dogwood rows now. When I'm going to blow the leaves out of the orchard, I've got to be careful where I'm stepping because of the snowdrops. But you had all these branches off this dogwood rose, and every time I went to try to go through the arch, I got hooked up on them. So I decided to do a bit of tidying up there. So I'm going to speed the footage up, but you're going to see what we're doing, and we're going to be repeating this process all over the trees. What are you doing, you silly monkey? Strange cat. So let me show you what we've done. Well guys, today I'm going to be just trimming this dogwood rose. I've got these gauntlets here. However, I can't use the gauntlet. Well, I can. Or can I? Yeah, it's too fiddly using this. I have to just use this hand to pull them through, and I can cut them up with this. I could have done better shares really. But cutting the dogwood out, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be giving this a trim as well. This is an apple. starting to look a little bit better now. This is going to take some time, but I will be coming back with my big loppers and taking a lot of height off these trees. Get the leaf blower going, not now but probably in the next couple of days, and we'll get all these leaves picked up here and all the plant pots tidied up for spring, because we've got spring bulbs in all these pots, and these pots here are all spring bulbs and they're just starting to come up now. As I was pulling them marigolds out, there was just underneath the soil. But I've got a lot more to tidy up here, and I've got a bucket of weed, that's the main thing. Yeah, if you're going to be doing anything like this with fawns, get yourself a pair of these welding gauntlets. They're about 12 quid. And they'll stop you from getting your hands turned to shreds. Now, the other day when I was doing the bushes at the side of me, I didn't use them, and well, got a couple of scratches. But we'll be back underneath these bushes real soon. Right, I'm just going to tidy up now. Shift this bucket out of the way and we're done for now. Little and often, that's what you need to do. Little and often. So them gauntlets, what you saw there, the welding gauntlets, I've got to tell you, they're awesome. If you're messing around with fawns or anything like that, get yourself a pair of them. They're about 12 quid. Tool station you buy them from, screw fix. They're absolutely awesome. I wish I'd worn them when I was pruning the gooseberries on the rhubarb bed. I got a few scratches doing it, but yeah, get yourself some of them if you're going to do any pruning. They're awesome. You only need whichever. If you're right-handed, you need a left-handed glove obviously to pull the things down, but I've still got a lot more work there at the back of the plot, at the centre of the plot where all the fruit trees are. They're all going to get a severe haircut this year, and that's what we've been doing this week. Next week we're going to be doing more of the tidying up on the front of the plot. We're trying to get the front of the plot tidied now for spring. As I was saying earlier, we went to the Antiques and Collectors Fair today, and let me show you what we bought.
Well, these are a few coins I bought today. Now we'll start off with these two silver proofs here. This is the Battle of Hastings. As you can see, silver proof. And this is the Viking Conqueror of England. This is the Canute coin. Again, £5 coin. About an ounce of silver there. Beautiful, pure silver. And I bought the two of them for 50 quid. And I think that one on its own is worth 50 quid, so that was a bonus. Now then, I made a bit of a boo-boo. That's a 2024 Snowman, strike your own. I've actually got the 2025 coming. I've got 3 of them coming from different vendors. I've got 4 of them now. I'm not too sure what the mintage figures are on them yet, but hopefully they're going to be very low, and they'll make that very, very desirable. We've also bought today this bullhead, an 1817 George III sixpence. It is awesome coin. Low end 6 quid, high end 120 quid, and that's somewhere in between. It's worth about 20 quid, 30 quid if that. I paid 20 for it. It says 30 on it, but I paid 20. The next coin is this 1887 half crown. There she is, Bunhead Victoria. And again, paid pennies for this. Great detail there. I paid 15 quid for this coin. It's a 30 quid coin every day. It's 15 quid's worth of silver in that, I suppose. But the star of the show is this Celtic Druid, I can't pronounce it, Druidage silver stator. It's from, well, it says, well, from about 60 BC to 20 AD. I would say it's more like 50 BC to AD 50. And this is a beautiful stator. I mean, look at that, look at the quality in that. These are the coins that I search for up and down the country. Absolutely magnificent coin, this. That's a proper stator. They come from the southwest region. It's weighs about 3 grams. It's about, believe it or not, it's about 16 milli across that. But that will go into my collection of stators and skeets. But absolutely wonderful. They're selling, some of them are quite expensive, but the detail what's on this, that's undervalued. That they sell for about 350, 400 normally, but that's a belter. That's what my mate reeled me in with this morning. I couldn't resist it.
So that silver stator there is absolutely awesome. 80 BC. That's my favourite coin of the day. I do like my skeets and my stators and what have you. And you know, because my mate he gets in the place and he sees me, went, Mark, cast his line out, hooks me, started reeling me in. Says, look what I've got there. As soon as I seen it, picked it up. I thought, it's coming home with me. Anyway, it did. As you say, I bought it, but I bought a few other things as well. I bought a couple of silver proofs as well. I bought one, got the other one for free, basically. And yeah, I can't knock them for 50 quid for them two. They're absolutely bargain. But yeah, we also bought an 1887 Bunhead half crown. Now the 1887 they do the Jubilee head as well, so there was 2 different half crowns. So if you're gonna have a half crown coin collection, you need both of them. I've got about a dozen of them, but I saw it, it looked really nice and the price was right. It was cheap as chips, so I bought that as well. Paid 15 for it, which is pretty much what you pay for the silver in it. And then I got the little bully 1917 or 1817 sixpence. Beautiful little coin, lots of detail on it. It's worth every penny of a tenner, and that's what I paid for that. Probably worth 20 quid, 22, 23 quid, probably even worth even more. I've not really got it underneath me me microscope to check it out, but it's up there. And what else did we buy? Well, we made a bit of a boo-boo with the Christmas strike your own. I don't know where I got the 2024 from. I've already got 3 of them, but anyway, we got another one. The 2025 is on its way. That's a strike your own Father Christmas. It's on its way. Then that means I've got all the strike your owns again, everyone what was ever made. I need to really get them all together. Then I've got them scattered all over the show in different boxes. I mean, I really need to bring them all together, but I haven't done it yet. And yeah, the strike your owns, some of them can be really expensive. Christopher collects, when he goes to the Royal, when he goes to the Mint, he buys 6. He buys six of them. I normally just get 3. And basically what he's doing it for is investment. He doesn't sell them. He's like me. We don't sell coins. Bits and bobs to sell you his socks. I'm only kidding, Ethan. However, you got some beautiful coins there over the last few weeks, and I'm pretty impressed with some of them. I can tell. They look better in my collection. However, I do believe the ones what he's bought, he wants them for his collection. So yeah, it's a pity I'm not close. Otherwise, I would have been down to your shop and bought a few of them. I tell you, I'll probably empty your bloody cabinets. But there you go. But yeah, that's what we've been buying on the Antiques and Collectors Fairs. So next week it's back to the gardening. We've got to clear the beds, get them all ready for spring. So that's where I'm going to leave you. Buttercup better turns up late than never. She spit a dummy out for some reason. What's up with you, eh? What's up with you? Nobody been playing with you? We'll get the ball in a minute. We have a good play. Yeah, she's been sulking this morning because I've not got here quite late. Doing all the chatter in the Antiques and Collectors Fair at Bolton. Right, anyway, catch you later, guys. You know the score. I've got to go home now and make the video. So see you back here for some more next week. Bye for now.